De troonwisseling op 30 april 2013 werd ook in Nieuw-Zeeland met grote belangstelling gevolgd. Op diverse plaatsen werd door de Nederlandse clubs activiteiten georganiseerd. Zo ook in Christchurch, waar in het clubhuis van de Nederlandse Sociëteit zo'n 375 mensen bijeenkwamen om de plechtigheden te volgen via de live-uitzending van BVN Televisie die op grote schermen te zien was. In zijn toespraak toonde de consul, de heer Gerald van Looy, zijn tevredenheid.
Wonderful and special day, a day in which we can be proud to be Dutch, yes? Yeah. Hopefully most of you have been able to get your own piece of memorabilia this evening in terms of a mug when you came in. If anybody has missed out on that, I do apologise now, but what that means is that we probably have more than 300 people in the room, which is more than we've ever had before. So welcome and enjoy, please. Okay? But before we get too far ahead in the celebrations, what I'd like to do is actually take a moment to welcome our special guests, starting with His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Bob Parker, and his good wife, Mrs. Joanne Nichols Parker.
En de consul vertelde verder over een nieuwe culturele link tussen een Nieuw-Zeelandse en Nederlandse stad.
We have the opportunity to establish the first sister city relationship with a city in New Zealand, being Ashburton, and a city in Holland, which will be established later this year. In that same week, the Ambassador and I had very productive meetings with members of the Christchurch City Council, where we were able to offer and discuss assistance from Holland to members of the Council in two key areas. One of those being the management of water in low-lying areas, because of course if we can't build a dike or a dam, nobody can. Yeah? And also the Council have accepted our assistance to assist with the planning of cycleways in Christchurch.
En zoals u hoort, dat plan had de volle steun van de aanwezigen. Tot slot de burgemeester van Christchurch, de heer Bob Parker.
May I just say what a privilege it has been for my wife Joanna and I to be with you tonight for a moment in history in your amazing country. And I have to say, the thing that we noticed very quickly was the simple elegance of the ceremony. Couldn't help but think if it had been in the middle of London, we'd still be watching the horses coming down the mountain. And there was something very honest, something very human, and something very approachable about the ceremony that we witnessed with you tonight. Fellow citizens, thank you for the invitation to be here. And to those of you from Ashburton who are here tonight as well, it's great to have you. Oh, there you are down the back. Closest to the bar. What is that? I also want to thank the government from the Netherlands for their assistance. And you've just heard from His Excellency the Honorary Consul about some of the areas in which we are talking and some of the expertise that can be shared with our city as we go through the most extraordinary rebuild ever in the history of this country. So we're part of history because no one will ever forget this time in our city, but tonight we've also been part of history in your motherland, and that, as I said, was an honour for us. So thank you for your hospitality, and I might, if I may, Mr. Honorary Consul and Maynard, raise another toast. This time I'll do it in English because you've already used the Dutch version, so we point us right back. But I want to say God bless Princess, as she is now, Beatrix. She's been a wonderful woman. What a career. From adversity to popularity, that is the story of a great career. She's given a great deal. But especially to your new king and his queen, Maximus, to the king,
Radio with pictures. Online worldwide.